Hello vinyl freaks, it's the Danish record hunter here, and in this video we will talk about the album called Fixation by the band Fix. So let's get into it. Now, before talking about this record, I will not let Denmark take all the honor of this band or this release, you know. Fix was a group consisting of English musicians only. So it's the same thing with our 60s beat group. I said, but it was an English group I'm talking about. It's Red Squares, and that was an English group. They didn't make it in London, so they thought, okay, we will go to Copenhagen instead. And they became very successful. And there is another band here called Fix. And yeah, it's they went to Denmark and they released in 1978. Because I was always told, I also read that new wave of British heavy metal, that was something that started in 1979. Then this record here is from 1978, and it sounds like new wave of British heavy metal. I thought, before I listened to the record, I thought that this was gonna be more progressive, but this is just like very high-octane rock, you know, metal, you know. Some of the stuff on here sounds like Saxon or something, you know. It really, you know, sounds like that. So they only released this record. And why would any band go to Denmark and release such an album in 1978? Yeah, they also only released one album. So that's crazy, you know. That's really mind blowing. And on here, the engineer was Mike Andreasen, who released this killer album, and also he engineered Æg Blå Som Altid and this Piss Band too. But yeah, I think this album is killer, you know. There's one track on here that I'm not really a fan of, and there's a ballad on the A-side called Sail Away. Now that one doesn't do it to me, but all the rest of the record, it's just like straightforward, heavy rocking, you know, and especially the B-side. The B-side of this record is just perfect, you know. It's just like banging your head against the wall kind of rock. So let's have a listen to some samples from it. So Fix only released that record, which is a shame. God knows what would have happened if they get to release it in England as well, but that never happened. But the band changed their name and they became Tyrantz. They released this split single in 1980, and on the, let's see here, it's the A side. The band is Bratz, and Bratz later became Merciful Fate. So it's also a cool rocking song, but I think what they did in Fix was better. But this is not bad at all either. So yeah, cool split single, and you can find this in Denmark for literally nothing. You know, you find it everywhere. So if you want to go to Denmark and find something with Bratz that doesn't cost a fortune, not like the record is worth a fortune, but it's still some money, right? Then you can find this for literally nothing, and then you can go to Bebop Records and get it signed by Michael, you know. So I want talking Michael Mikael then, right? So he will be happy to sign it for you if you want, and you can also take a look in his shop, you know. So why don't we listen to a sample of yeah, let's listen to both songs. So I hope that you liked what you heard, and please take a look at my channel in the coming days, because this album is gonna be there for you to listen to. It's Fixation by the band Fix, and no, it's not a Danish band, but it was formed in Denmark as far as I know, and the record was released, you know, recorded, produced, and released in Denmark. So it is part of Danish rock history in my opinion, but I will not take all the honor for it. So see you next time, and peace out!